Hello, Keller class. It's Thursday, the 21st of January, and we're going to move on from yesterday's lesson of dividing a two-digit number by a one-digit number. And today, we're looking at maybe having to partition our numbers slightly differently, not just into the tens and the ones. We're going to have to use information about the times tables that we know to help us. So let's have a look at question 1. So question 1 says to work out 45 divided by 3. And our part-whole model has partitioned 45 into numbers in the 3 times table, 30 and 15. If I add those two together, I get 45. And I can divide each of those numbers by 3 because they're in the 3 times table. So let's have a look. So start by dividing our tens like we've done. So 30 divided by 3, counting in 3s to 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30 gets me to 10. 30 divided by 3 is 10. I've now got my ones, and I've got 15 ones. So I've got to count in 3s to 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 5 lots of 3, making 15. And you could, if you prefer, draw rings and group them. I'm not doing that because it's a little bit tricky to show with a mouse. Just like we did like yesterday, we add up then these two answers. So we've got 10 and 5 equals 15. 10 and 5 makes 15. So 45 divided by 3 is 15. So it's exactly the same as the learning we were doing yesterday. We just have to partition them into numbers that will help us. Let's have a look at 1b. So 34 divided by 2. And again, this has been partitioned into numbers that I know are in the 2 times table. I've been partitioned into 20 and 14. So we're going to divide the 20 by 2. Sorry, clicked on the wrong box then, Keller class. 20 divided by 2 is 10. I know that. I'm confident with my 2 times table. And again, 14 divided by 2, I know is 7. So I've divided the 10s by 2, I've divided the 1s by 2, and I've got my 2 answers here, 10 and 7. And I have to add those 2 numbers together. 10 and 7 equals 17. 34 divided by 2 is that total, 17. Looking at the method, divided the 10s by 2, divided the 1s by 2, added up the answers. Okay. I'd like you to pause the video now because I'd like you to have a go at working out 1c. So it's been 65 divided by 5. So it's been partitioned into the numbers 50 and 15. So those are the numbers that are going to have to go here. Good luck. You'll be brilliant. Okay. Next section of learning. Too many things went past. Okay. So I'm going to have a go at this question in 2, and then I'm going to ask you to have a go at that one. So 78 divided by 3, and there are 2 ways here of doing it. In this first way, 78's been divided into 60 and 18, and in this other way, it's been partitioned into 30, 30 and 18. So I'll do this one first. So I'm going to need to annotate, don't I? Silly Mrs. Haslam. Start with the tens, so it's 60 divided by 3 equals. Now I know 6 divided by 3 is 2, 3, 6. So because I'm looking at 60, my answer is going to be 10 times bigger than 2. So I know that my answer is going to be 20. 60 divided by 3 is 20. And now look at my ones numbers, and I've got to put 18 here. 18 divided by 3. I'm going to count in threes to 18. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That took 6 lots of 3 to get to 18. And now add up my answers. 20, add 6 equals 26. My answer is 26. Now you're doing the same calculation. You're just doing different steps, but you should end up with the same answer. Pause the video and have a go. Remember, you're going to have to put 30, 30 and 18 in there. Good luck. Okay, and our last bit of learning today. So we've got some divisions here to do. We've got 4 to do, and I'm going to do 1 and you're going to do the other 3. Okay, so I'm not going to do A for us. I'm going to go for C. I'll go for C for no reason than I must like the number C, the letter C today, so I'm going to have a look. So I'm going to use the information that we've been doing. So I'm going to put 85 in here. Now I need to split 85 into numbers that I can work with, divide by 5. So in here, I'm going to put the number 50. And if I take 50 away from 85, so I'm counting back in tens from 85, 75, 65, 55, 45, 35. I end up with 35 left. Okay, and now I've got this space to work in here. So I say 50. Remember, I haven't got that divided sign, have I? So I have to write it. I'll put divided by 5 is, I've got to count in 5s to 50. 50 divided by 5 is, just do it so it can fit on the page, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We all know that. Right, so I won't do it is, I'll put equals 10. So that's that, my 10s. I've now got 35 ones. So I'm going to say 35 divided by 5 equals, so I've got to count in 5s now to 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that was 7 lots. So I've divided my 50 by 5 and I've divided my 35 by 5. I wonder if you can remember my next step. My next step is to add my 2 answers together, isn't it? To get my final answer. So 85 divided by 5 is 10 and 7 is 17. So that's the number I'm going to write in here. So I'd like you to have a go at the other 3. You're going to have to split them up into numbers that you can work with that link to the 2 times table and the 3 times table. Good luck, Keller class.